So when the foundation of a relationship is breaking, right, which is trust and safety. So we always think that we need to be in love with someone to keep a relationship going. We don't. Many relationships are arranged marriages in our culture even today. And they didn't even know the person, so they don't have that romantic love. In the Bible days, they didn't have that romantic love of notion that we hear in Hollywood and Harlequin today. So you can stay well if you don't romantically love someone anymore, and maybe you never did because you were arranged in a marriage that way. But you can't stay in a relationship well if you feel afraid of that person or there is trust issues, right? You can't trust that person because if you don't trust them, in some ways you do feel afraid of them. But especially if you feel physically afraid that you're going to be harmed, love does no harm. And so even if you might not feel romantic love, if you're in a relationship with someone, you don't purposely harm them. In abusive and destructive relationships, you do purposely harm them because it's a way of controlling someone. It's a way of putting them down. It's a way of demeaning them. And so part of your repair work in a relationship is how do we reestablish safety and trust? And safety always comes first because there's different levels of trust, okay? In Christian circles, we think, oh, you can trust me. I never cheated on you, right? That's the only level of trust that we think about is I committed adultery. No, I never committed adultery. I never cheated on you. Why wouldn't you trust me? Well, there's all different levels of trust, right? So I might trust that you haven't cheated on me, but maybe I can't trust you with our money. You're irresponsible. I can't trust what you say. You lie to me all the time. I can't trust that you're caring for me because you ignore me when I'm sick or I need something. I'm on my own. I can't trust you to be there. I can't trust you to have my back. So there's all kinds of different levels of trust. And so if you're going to have a relationship of safety and trust, that's the foundation and that's where the repair work. So how does going out to dinner repair safety and trust? It doesn't, right? Going out to dinner is fun and it might be nice and you might talk about the kids or whatever. But when you're talking about the kids or you're talking about money or you're talking about your sex life or you're talking about, even where you go on vacation, do you feel safe enough to be totally honest and transparent, or are you always guarded? And, if you can't feel safe and you don't trust the person, that's the repair work that needs to be done. And safety repair work needs to go first because if I don't trust I'm safe with you, whether I'm not physically safe or emotionally safe, if I can't speak if I'm not free to tell you how I think or what I feel or to disagree with you without a barrage of spiritual abuse coming at me because I'm the head and you need to submit and you're a wayward woman and you have a Jezebel spirit, I'm not going to be honest with you. I'm not going to tell you. I don't have the freedom. I'll be beat up if I do, verbally, spiritually. I'm not safe. And so safety trust has to be reestablished as well as other kinds of trust. So safety and then other trust issues.